Hello, friends. Do any of you remember those silver tinsel icicles from the 1950s and 60s? Well, I recently learned that they were deadly. They were made of lead, and the FDA in the 1970s halted their importation and leaned on domestic manufacturers to stop making them. Hello, I'm Dr. Renee Harmon, author of Surfing the Waves of Alzheimer's. It's a teaching memoir about my husband Harvey's time with younger onset Alzheimer's disease. I call it a teaching memoir because it's organized around caregiving principles. Each chapter is titled one of these principles and illustrated with story and ends with a discussion of that principle. I've been blogging and producing these videos around one of the chapter titles, but I'm taking a break from that over the holidays to create more seasonal content. And today's essay is a reworking of an essay I wrote a year ago, and I hope you enjoy it. So yes, in the 1960s, when I was a child, those silver tinsel icicles were the finishing touch to our family Christmas tree. We were taught as children how to place those icicles because it was an exact science to place them just so to prevent unsightly clumping. As children, we wanted to throw them on the tree, but we were obedient and we did as our parents instructed us. I think it taught us patience and diligence. When my husband and I got married, we chopped down illegally a Charlie Brown Christmas tree in a nearby patch of woods and decorated it with a homemade garland of popcorn and cranberry. It screamed of newlyweds with no money. I really wanted some of those silver icicles, but I couldn't find them anywhere. And now I know why. They were illegal. So anyway, that same Christmas, we received a gift in a gift bag the gift was nestled in loads of shredded gold mylar. Aha, this is it. We would use that gold mylar as our own new family tradition for the tree. Only Harvey had never grown up with those silver tinsels, and he did not understand the proper technique of how to place our new golden icicles on the tree. So once I taught him, we had a lovely tree. When we had children, you can imagine their approach to the golden icicles. I would find them throwing fistfuls of it at the tree, and I would have to surreptitiously go behind them and rearrange them so that it would be nice and neat and orderly. And that was all the holiday drama our little family of four ever had until Harvey was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. And that idyllic family life morphed overnight into one where we learned to live moment to moment in that ever-shifting landscape that is dementia. About 4 years into the diagnosis, Harvey was quite childlike, and if I could just put aside my need for order and lean into that sense of wonder, I could just play with him. We were more playmates than we were soulmates at that point. About the same time, we had 3 friends from out of town join us, and they suggested we decorate for Christmas. This was the weekend after Thanksgiving, and that was really early for us. But I said, okay, and we went shopping for a live Christmas tree and a wreath. And when I brought them home, they wanted to continue to decorate. So I hauled out all the decorations from the attic and let our friends in new and creative ways decorate our home without me telling them where they should place them and how they should use our decorations. And when it came time to decorate the tree, with Burl Ives singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in the black background, all of us just threw those golden icicles with joy and abandon onto that tree. And that's been our tradition ever since. Now, the last 2 years of Harvey's diagnosis were excruciating for our family. He was actually in a psychiatric ward the next to last Christmas and New Year's for 4 weeks total. My family and I coped by continuing our traditions, the golden icicles, Christmas Eve service at our church, early morning stockings and gifts, followed by our traditional Christmas morning brunch, then dinners with grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins. Now that he's gone, I can still summon Harvey back for a bit. After I throw the icicles onto the tree, I can just bask in the playful twinkling of the Christmas lights as they're reflected in the golden glow of our icicles. Thank you. Be well and keep your balance.